here in the center, you see in each quarter, you see a little dot there. That is symbolizing the 4 prophets who came from the Pleiades. They were Balaam Kiche, Balaam Akab, Mahakutach, and Ikbalam. They were the ones who were sent by Creator to teach the tradition. That's why they taught us their calendars and the whole tradition. And that's why we cannot change anything, because it's something sacred that came from the stars. We don't have the right to modify or to change anything. So this ceremony, we are using the same materials that they were used in the very first time, that the first ceremony that was celebrated as a present, as a gift, as giving thanks when the sun came. Because before then, they were living in darkness. So they were praying and praying, we want light, we want to see the sun. And when the sun came, that's when they did the ceremony. Each one of the prophets went into the forest and gathered his own gift from sap from trees. And those are the same materials that we are going to offer now. Now we have a circle in the center, and that is symbolizing the heart of the heavens and the heart of the earth. Now we put the symbol like an arrow, because our prayers, we deposit our prayers here. All our wishes, our desires, our thanks, whatever we bring with us in our heart, we put it here. And that is symbolizing that it will go beyond. Because that circle around is symbolizing the roundness of Mother Earth, and also the knowledge, the cosmos and the knowledge. So this is what we do first. Now we are going to place our ceremonial materials there, which is the offering that we are going to give our Creator.
Call it as a fire ceremony. If you will see, there are candlesticks, they are of different colors. They represent each day of the week. In the similar way, in Bharat we do the Havan, Yagya or Agnihotra. We are using different kinds of herbal drugs there, so that the smoke which comes out is healthy for the environment. Exactly the similar principle or similar thought process is behind the Mayan fire worship. They have several herbs and they brought it from Goutemala. And it has been brought here. They will be using those herbs so that the smoke which comes out, it cleans the environment. First thing. Second thing, it provides a spiritual upliftment of the people who are performing and people who are attending. So we may get an opportunity to offer the ahutis or things there. So the major importance is, all over the world, many of the ancient traditions perform fire worship, and the prayers which are there are also similar in philosophy, similar in thought processes. And I would like to share one very important thing which has happened. We were in Sedona, which is in United States of America, in the state of Arizona. There was a gathering of condor and eagle. The condor and eagle represent the South American and North American Native Americans. So there were more than 500 elders from Native American tribes, 500 nations, and they were performing the ceremony. Because we were from India, they gave us first to offer the prayers, and we sang some of the Vedic prayers, followed by prayers from Native Americans from Chile, Argentina, Ecuador, El Salvador, Guatemala, some of the North American nations. Believe it or not, the prayers had identical thought process. They were all the prayers were applicable to total humanity. They were thinking of Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, let everybody be happy, let everybody be healthy. Not only that, Subsequently, they asked us to do the perform the Havan. So we performed the Havan, and one of our Mayan brother came and he asked us, "What are you going to do with the fire?" And then I asked them, "Please explain why you would like to ask this question." So he said that we would like to use the same fire. So again, I am a professor, so I need to ask questions. So I again asked the question, why do you feel that you should use the fire? So the Mayan elder told me that we would like to connect ourselves with the elders and our relatives from India. So if we use the same fire, then our relation will be stronger. And that's what has happened there in Arizona. So now Elizabeth almost ready, so please go ahead and explain more.
We use the candles to mark the directions. No. Like the red ones, we mark for where the sun comes. The east. We have in the opposite side, because if you see here, the sun comes here, and you see my shadow there, dark. So this is how the sun travels, and then it goes into darkness. So we have problems with, we also use tobacco as medicine. We don't have the leaf, which would be the ideal, so we had to rely on already worked tobacco made into these cigars. But tobacco is a very medicinal. Calendar. In one of our calendars that is called the Chalkir, this day is the day of Ah. We say Ah. Ah is symbolized by like a bamboo or a sugar cane that grows straight up, and it symbolizes lineage. You see the segments, and it grows straight.
Miji ga minu miji ya ting tu chi nu mi gu mi vikati miji ga yu ga fushi tuし浸る神にtuしぬ神あるき一んわかみじやたまになゆさみじたみる神やなしがふちゅくるにたちゅるうやぐくるまみじたみて
Now we are going to greet the west direction.
This is a Lakota song. It is 6 direction song. So 4 primary directions, and then Father Sky and Mother Earth. Piapataya hey itokagata wakata makata hey tuayo chewakilo hey tuayo chewakilo hey hey tuayo chewakilo hey tuayo Chewakilo, Wiopiata, Waziata, Wiopiapataya, Itokagata, Wakata, Makata, Tuayo, Chewakilo, Tuayo. Chewakilo, hey, hey, tuayo, Chewakilo, hey, tuayo, Chewakilo, hey, Wiopiata, Waziata, Wiopiapataya, hey, Itokagata, Wakata makata hey tuayo Chewakilo hey tuayo Chewakilo hey hey tuayo Chewakilo hey tuayo Chewakilo hey Wiopiata, Waziata, Wiopiapataya, hey, Itokagata, Wakata, Makata, hey, tuayo, Chewakilo, hey, tuayo, Chewakilo, hey.
Now with face the nose, Lord Mahakutah, because you bring us that air that we breathe. It's through you that we can move. It's through you that we can sing. It's through you that we can dance. It's through you that we can speak to you. And the air is the one that makes us move. Air is life, and we give you thanks. With your beautiful, beautiful breath, bring us good thoughts, clean our bodies, go through our veins, go through our cells, and clean our bodies completely. Remove all negatives from our system, and bring all the goodness that comes from the heavens. Thank you, O Lord Mahakutah. Now we turn back to the center, facing the south.
Desde el sur al norte de Tihuantisuyo salimos con nuestros bastones al encuentro con los pueblos del norte. Cantemos con alegría, el cielo está cantando. Cantemos con alegría, el cielo está cantando. A los abuelos del sur las gracias estamos dando, las gracias estamos dando. Cantemos con alegría, el cielo está cantando. Cantemos con alegría, el cielo está cantando. A los abuelos del sur, las gracias estamos dando, las gracias estamos dando.
Oh, Father, you who are in the heavens, you who are everywhere, you who are within us, listen to us, look at us. We come to offer you this ceremony. This is a gift we bring to you, to give you thanks, to ask you for strength, strength for our spirits. Give us that force to continue with our journey, a journey of unification. We want to be like the laws of the heavens, that we are one without distinction of races, with any religion, any traditions. We all are the same. We all have the same needs. We are here, Father. Look at us. These are your children. Each one of us comes by our own will. Nobody makes us to be here. We come here with our hearts open to you. Listen to our prayers. And to you, Mother Earth, you who gives us everything, you who nourishes us every moment, you who are the Mother, the Universal Mother, protect us, listen to us, and forgive us for all the damage that we do to you day by day. Open the hearts of all those who are sleeping, those who are walking in blindness, that don't see you, that they don't believe in you, that they take advantage of you. Open up their hearts and their minds, that without you, we are nothing. Without you, we are gone. And to you, Tohil, oh Tohil, sacred fire, you are the symbol of Father Son. You be in our hearts. This flame in each one of us, inside our hearts, let it be strong. One whole flame here, all reunited. We give you thanks for every moment of our lives. Thank you, and thank you, everyone. Now we are going to call the spirits of this sacred place. We call the spirits of our master here, Hunamanjit. We ask permission to use this space for this ceremony. We call the spirits of all these sacred sites, the spirits of the mountain, the spirit of the temples, the spirit of all the rivers, all the waters in the world have come here with us. We call the spirit of all the deities to come and accompany us. All the spirits that in which we believe come to us. We give you thanks for every moment, for all the gifts that you have given us day by day. We call also the spirit of the mountains, the spirit of the waters, the spirit of the rivers, the oceans. Come with us. And the spirit of all the martyrs who died fighting for our rights, come here with us. In this moment, we remember you. And we ask our Father Creator, to listen to us and to have each one of us comes with something in our hearts, with something. It can be a preoccupation of illness, problems at home, problems with maybe some debts. There are so many problems that they are part of life. But here we are going to bring them to the sacred fire. The fire is the one who transforms. It's the one who never gets contaminated. It's a purifier. So here, receive our prayers, receive our concerns, receive all our whatever is bothering us, and also receive our thanks, because this is what we bring here. We come to give you thanks. Thanks for our life, and thank you for everything that you have given us. Now we are going to call the days of the calendar, and I'm going to be very brief because each day has many, many meanings, but I'm going to say just a line about it. Today, like we said before, today is the day of the day of the sacred stuff. You see that there are no coincidence. The stuff is here, and this is the day of the stuff. 1 act, 2 act, 3 act, 4 act, 5 act, 6 act, 7 act, 8 act, 9 act, 10 act, 11 act, 12 act, 13 act. We call the day of Ish. Ish is the day of the woman. It's the day of Mother Earth, the day of our great animals who live in the jungles. And this is today, we pray for them. Ish. Next day is Tsikin. Tsikin is symbolized by a bird. The bird is the one that carries in its feathers, it carries our prayers. It's the one that is closest to God, closest to the heavens, flies high in the sky. We have concerns about, it's the one that deals with with the material, the money, the material resources. We call it the material goddess because we cannot do without it. Without money, we couldn't be here. Without money, we wouldn't have a place to live. Unfortunately, that's the way it is in these days. So we don't ask for a bundle of money to come our way, but we can ask for health so that we can work. We ask and we pray for all those who are looking for a job to find a job so they can have cover their needs with that money. 1 tsikin, 2 tsikin, 3 tsikin, 4 tsikin, 5 tsikin, 6 tsikin, 7 tsikin, 8 tsikin, 9 tsikin, 10 tsikin, 11 tsikin, 12 tsikin, 13 tsikin. Tsikin. Dámelo. We call the day of Ahmak. Ahmak is the day of forgiveness, the day of reflection, the day of wisdom. Without wisdom, it's hard to forgive. You know, we make mistakes, sometimes even without knowing. So we ask here, this is the day to come and ask for forgiveness. Sometimes we have forgotten our Creator. So we ask forgiveness here too. 1 Ahmak, 2 Ahmak, 3 Ahmak, 4 Ahmak, 5 Ahmak, 6 Ahmak, 7 Ahmak, 8 Ahmak, 9 Ahmak, 10 Ahmak, 11 Ahmak, 12 Ahmak, 13 Ahmak. Ahmak. We have a day also that is a day for the wisdom, that is Noh. It's knowledge and wisdom. We don't want only knowledge, because with knowledge we can build wrong things also. But if we give it some wisdom, that is the complement, then we can use things right. Here we ask for good thoughts, for good ideas, for good projects. We also ask for our children who are going to school, for them to learn things that then can be useful to humanity. No. 1 noch, 2 noch, 3 noch, 4 noch, 5 noch, 6 noch, 7 noch, 8 noch, 9 noch, 10 noch, 11 noch, 12 noch, 13 noch. Next day we call our Nawal Tihash. And Tihash is represented by the obsidian stone. This is the material that our ancestors used to perform invisible surgeries. It opens doors, it removes all negativity, and frees the path for us to walk safely. 1 tihash, 2 tihash, 3 tihash, 4 tihash, 5 tihash, 6 tihash, 7 tihash, 8 tihash, 9 tihash, 10 tihash, 11 tihash, 12 tihash, 13 tihash. Tihash. Next day is Kawok. Kawok is the day of our family. A family can be like in a doctor with his patients and the nurses. That is a family. A family can be the teacher with the students. So this is the day of the students, and here this is a day of this family, this beautiful family that we are at this moment. Let it be that our connections are forever. 1 kawok, 2 kawok, 3 kawok, 4 kawok, 5 kawok, 6 kawok, 7 kawok, 8 kawok, 9 kawok, 10 kawok, 11 kawok, 12 kawok, 13 kawok. Kawok. Next day is Ahpu. Ahpu is our grandfather's son. He's the one that comes and removes darkness. It's the one who comes and brings us light. It brings us certainty. He's the one who never gets ahead of himself and never gets behind. Let us give us those qualities also to be always on time. This is the day of all those who practice the arts, the musicians, the dancers, the athletes. This is the day for them. 1 ahpu, 2 ahpu, 3 ahpu, 4 ahpu, 5 ahpu, 6 ahpu, 7 ahpu, 8 ahpu, 9 ahpu, 10 ahpu, 11 ahpu, 12 ahpu, 13 ahpu. Ahpu. The next day it's Emosh. It's another one that comes, and we pray for it to remove all negativities from our surroundings. We pray to the wind to remove all contagious illnesses that may come our way and bring us all the good energy, all that wind, all that air that nourishes us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Akabal is the morning. Akabal is the dawn. Every morning is a new opportunity. It's a new day, and the new day brings something new to us. We have to nourish, we have to embrace whatever comes our way, even our problems, because they are our teachers. So we pray to Akabal because it brings us hope, it brings us faith. Faith that we will have another day like this one. It gives us that hope, it gives us happiness too, because when we see the sun coming, life, everything comes alive. 1 akabal, 2 akabal, 3 akabal, 4 akabal, 5 akabal, 6 akabal, 7 akabal, 8 akabal, 9 akabal, 10 akabal, 11 akabal, 12 akabal, 13 akabal. Akabal. Cat. Cat symbolizes the part of life. Everyone, rich and poor, black and white, everyone has problems. But those can be our little teachings. We can learn from them. We also, as a cat, when we have a serious problem, to remove it, to cut it, to clean it, to free it. We also pray for those people or those beings who are in jails, to also if they are guilty, let them be to correct themselves. If they are, some of them might be there by political reasons, for different beliefs, forgive all of them and let them learn from that situation. 1 cat, 2 cat, 3 cat, 4 cat, 5 cat, 6 cat, 7 cat, 8 cat, 9 cat, 10 cat, 11 cat, 12 cat, 13 cat. Cat. Can. Can 10 can, 11 can, 12 can, 13 can. Can. Dame la vara. Next one is quemé. Sí. Quemé is the day of our, all of us, or most of us, have experience of a family or a friend or someone dear that has passed, has gone through the other side. We pray for their spirits. We pray for them because they may be here with us too. We don't see them because they are all spirit, but their presence is here. In this moment, I want to remember or to remind us or remember our brother that with sadness, to say that we lost a member of our family a few years ago, and that's why he's not here with us. He's the grand elder Jonas Triakunas from Lithuania. So let's have a little minute of thoughts for him. And I'm sure that he's not here with us, but his spirit, it is with us here. Un quemé, dos quemé, tres quemé, cuatro quemé, cinco quemé, seis quemé, siete quemé, ocho quemé, nueve quemé, 10 quemé, 11 quemé, 12 quemé, 13 quemé. No, ya está. Quemé. Coge la mitad tú. Next day is Kieh. And Kieh is symbolized by the deer. It symbolizes also the 4 directions, where the sun comes from, where the night comes from, where the air comes from, and where the waters come from. We ask here for protection whenever we are on our path, in whatever way we go. We all are travelers. We all are messengers of peace. Let us ask Kieh to give us the strength. It's like a deer. Also, if a deer happens to fall, which is very rarely, in a second he will be back in his feet. He is the king of the forest. And this sacred staff is carrying the head of the deer to mark our direction and to protect us in whatever way we are heading for. Un Kieh, dos Kieh, tres Kieh, cuatro Kieh, cinco Kieh, seis Kieh, siete Kieh, ocho Kieh, nueve Kieh, 10 Kieh, 11 Kieh, 12 Kieh, 13 Kieh. Paga tú. Kieh. The next day is Canil, and Canil is the seed. We had to protect our original seed. We had to be protected from the transgenic seeds that are manipulated by those who believe that they can change the laws of our Creator. There is another seed that we must keep very dear in our hearts, and that is the seed of our traditions. Each one of us has a tradition, maybe different than the others, but they all are going to the same place. They all are going to our Creator. Un canil, dos canil, tres canil, cuatro canil, cinco canil, seis canil, siete canil, ocho canil, nueve canil, 10 canil, 11 canil, 12 canil, 13 canil. Canil. Now we call it toch. And Toch was a day that our ancestors left for paying. This is where we pay for, we might say we don't have any debts, we don't know anything, but we do have a big debt to our Creator and to Mother Earth. They give us everything. They have given us our life, and our life that carries a mission in this earth. Un toch, dos toch, tres toch, cuatro toch, cinco toch, seis toch, siete toch, ocho toch, nueve toch, 10 toch, 11 toch, 12 toch, 13 toch. Toch. Dame. The next day is Tzi, and Tzi is the justice, the divine justice, the justice that cannot be sold and cannot be purchased. Here we pray for our authorities also to practice that justice, the justice that comes from up above. There are many justices that they are run by money, but here we pray for the divine justice. And we pray for our authorities to keep that sense of justice in their hearts. 1 sí, 2 sí, 3 sí, 4 sí, 5 sí, 6 sí, 7 sí, 8 sí, 9 sí, 10 sí, 11 sí, 12 sí, 13 sí. Tzi. Tzi is symbolized by the dog, because the dog is the one who takes care of his master. It symbolizes loyalty, and this is the way the authorities should be, to look after their people, to protect their people. And this is bats. 1 bats, 2 bats, 3 bats, 4 bats, 5 bats, 6 bats, 7 bats, 8 bats, 9 bats, 10 bats, 11 bats, 12 bats, 13 bats. Bats! Symbolizes the path, symbolizes the traveling, but also symbolizes our destiny. Each one of us has a destiny. We ask for our destiny, and also it's our duty to find out what our destiny is, so that we can not be lost in this world. 1E, 2E, 3E, 4E, 5E, 6E, 7E, 8E, 9E, 10E, 11E, 12E, 13E. Your intentions and your prayers are in that candle. So when you give it to the sacred fire, you know that you are putting that in there. The fire is the transformer, and the fire is the one that will carry that to our Creator.